Today on the newscast, Israel strikes Iran in a major new operation. How will Tehran respond? Get all the breaking details next. Hey folks, welcome to the Watchman newscast. We told you about this yesterday. Israel was preparing to strike Iran's nuclear facilities. Well, that is now happening as we speak. Israeli fighter jets have reportedly struck Iran's main nuclear facility at Natanz. Our own State Department here in the United States has confirmed that Israel carried out these strikes. They also confirmed that the U.S. was not involved in any way. Now, why did Israel strike Iran's nuclear facilities? Well, two reasons. No. 1. Iran has been enriching uranium now to 60%, just short of weapons grade. Now, that's a red line for Israel. And secondly, diplomacy with Iran right now is at a very low point. The U.S. and Western powers are not talking with Iran right now. They walked away from the negotiating table over the summer. And Iran has been on a rampage ever since, including targeting U.S. personnel in Syria with drone attacks. So what is the goal of this Israeli operation called Operation Iron Dagger? What is the goal? Well, to cripple Iran's nuclear program and to delay any Iranian efforts to develop a nuclear weapon by at least 5 years, if not longer. That is the goal. How are they going to do it? Well, a multi-pronged approach. First of all, cyber attacks to disable Iran's air defenses and to knock out their communication systems. Secondly, more airstrikes. We understand that Israel has targeted not only Natanz, but also the Fordo nuclear site and a third site near Arak. Now there are reports as well of covert operations, Israeli special forces, or the Mossad. Their intelligence service carrying out sabotage behind enemy lines to further cripple Iran's nuclear program. It is a multi-pronged approach. What kind of response are we going to see from Iran? Well, they have already launched missile attacks against Israel and against U.S. bases in Syria. We have seen Iran's proxies on the ground in Iraq, in Lebanon, and in Syria pledging their support for Iran and promising retribution. Also today, Hezbollah, the Iranian-backed terror group in Lebanon, which has some 150,000 rockets and missiles pointed at every inch of Israel. Hezbollah is now opening up a second front. They are launching missiles at Israel from southern Lebanon, as was expected. Where will it lead? Will Israel be able to achieve its goal and cripple Iran's nuclear program? Will this lead to a broader regional war? Folks, stay tuned. We will continue to bring you all the breaking details on this developing story. Oil prices have spiked today on the news of these strikes. I understand that the UN Security Council is holding an emergency meeting as we speak. China, Russia, the United States, all the major players are there. They're meeting behind closed doors right now. We also have reports that North Korea has tested ballistic missiles today. Again, as if the world isn't on fire enough already. So folks, keep this situation in your prayers. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Pray that whatever happens here, there is a decisive victory for Israel, and that this doesn't drag on. We need to see Iran's nuclear program crippled and set back for at least 5 years. Could this lead to a ceasefire? Will Iran eventually agree to a ceasefire under intense international pressure? Stay tuned. We will keep you posted here in the days to come. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Watchman newscast. Until tomorrow, God bless you, and remember, never hold your peace. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the newscast. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe for new episodes every weekday.